All right, let's find the perfect spot for this rain-proof house. This looks promising. Let me check it out. First thing, get organized. Professional work needs professional preparation. Measuring tape, level, stakes, everything we need. Let me sketch out the foundation plan. Foundation will be 4 meters by 3 meters. Forget this right there. Foundation dimensions locked in. String line between stakes gives us the perfect outline. Check the diagonals. If they're equal, we've got perfect right angles. This corner needs to come in just a bit. There. Before we build anything, this ground needs to be completely clear. Remove all vegetation down to bare earth and rake it smooth. Foundation needs a clean, level surface. Rainproof house needs a perfectly level foundation. Can't have water pooling. Like shirt. Front to back, side to side. Perfect level. That's what we want. Foundation stones go in a grid pattern. This keeps the floor off the ground. Rock it back and forth. Space them evenly for weight distribution. Need large flat stones for the foundation. The trim bed should have what we need. Looking for, that's good. These will support the whole house. Let me verify these spacings. Should be 60 centimeters between each stone. Recording foundation stone grid.
Floor frame needs strong straight bamboo. Looking for 8 centimeters diameter.
4 meter pieces form the perimeter. Cross supports every 60 centimeters. That gives us strength without excess weight. 4 meter pieces form the perimeter. Cross supports every 60 centimeters. That gives us strength without excess weight. Everything needs to be square. Let me check the corners. Strong lashing at every joint. This frame has to support the entire house. Crossband wrapping, then cinch it tight. Square knot for security. Won't slip under load. Good lashing is that split bamboo makes excellent flooring. Straw it apart by hand. Smooth any rough edges. Don't want splinters in a floor.
Slats go perpendicular to the frame. Slight upflow for water drainage. That's right, 1 centimeter gap. Can't have a floor that's shit.
Corner posts. That's 14 vertical posts total for the walls. For each one individually. Can't assume bamboo is perfectly 5 meters. Consistency is key for a level roof later.
Corner posts go in first. They're the most critical for structural integrity. See this level? Bubble dead center means it's perfect. That's what we need. Secure it to the floor frame.
Intermediate posts every meter. This keeps one vertical and aligned with the others. Creates a straight wall line. 10 more posts. Getting close to having the full frame up. Wall panels are woven bamboo. Strong wall and digital tech. You need to make enough panels for all 4 walls. This takes time but creates great walls.
Panel fits between the vertical posts. Lash it. Tight lashing means weatherproof walls. No gaps for rain to get through. See how the woven pattern sheds water? Door opening, 90 centimeters wide. That's 10 for adaptable size. Recording door dimensions, 90 centimeters by 2 meters. We'll build door to fit later.
Roof needs to overhang the walls by 30 centimeters all around. Keeps rain off the walls. 45-degree pitted pitch angle.
Roof rafters need angled cuts to create. Use this angle guide. Need 10 rafter space across the roof.
Ridge beam goes at the peak. This is the highest point of the roof. Has to be perfectly level along its length and centered over the structure. This beam is critical. Rafters attach at the ridge beam and rest on the wall plate. Creates the roof slope. Space them evenly, about 50 anything. See the pitch angle? 45 degrees. Horizontal purlins go across the rafters. They'll support 40 centimeters down the slope. Creates a grid for the thatch. This lattice structure makes the roof incredibly strong. Thatch installation starts at the bottom and works up, just like shingles. This traditional technique has kept people dry for millennia. Palm fronds make excellent waterproof thatch. Cut them at the base, keep them as long as possible. Working our way up. Each row overlaps the previous. You can already see how the overlap pattern sheds water. Rain won't have a chance. Back to thatching. Working our way up to the ridge now. Same overlap pattern all the way up. Consistency is key to waterproofing. Ridge cap is the most critical part. This is where 2 roof slopes meet. Take extra time here. A leaky ridge means a wet house. Natural rope hinges. Loop through the door frame and the wall frame. 3 hinges. Simple hinge technique and uses natural materials.
Door frame, 2 vertical pieces at 198. Lay them out in a rectangle. Perfect right angles at the corners. Strong lashing at each corner. This door will see a lot of use.
Bamboo slats across the frame, spacing them close for a solid door. Lash each slat top out, following weatherproof door. This will keep wind and rain out while allowing some airflow. Bamboo slats across the frame, spacing them close for a solid door. Lash each slat top out, following weatherproof door. This will keep wind and rain out while allowing some airflow.
Simple rotating latch. Mount on the door frame, keeps the door closed. Turn to latch, turn to unlatch. Simple and effective. No metal needed. 2 windows on the side walls, 1 on each side for cross ventilation. Windows are essential for airflow, prevents moisture buildup inside.
Cut carefully along the marked lines. Remove the bamboo slats. Smooth the edges.
Shutters need to be slightly larger than the opening to prevent rain entry. Same bamboos for venting, the girl close for protection. They keep rain out while allowing.
Mount the shutters on the outside. They'll protect the window from Rainstorm protection. Perfect operation. These shutters give you control. And let me check the floor for any gaps that need filling. Adding a few more slats here. Want a solid, comfortable floor. Walk on it. A storage shelf at waist height. Useful for keeping things dry. Lash the wall posts. Strong enough for supplies.
Press down on it. Solid.
Free resin has extra waterproofing on the most vulnerable spots. Ridge cap gets extra attention. This overlaps and seams get a coating. Belt and suspenders approach. Simple bamboo mat for sitting. Makes the space comfortable. Boarding is a race. While Irvin just raiders. We'll pour water on the roof from different angles, test the drainage. The real test is inside. Does the interior stay completely dry? Here comes the rain, pouring water across the entire roof. Watch how the thatch sheds water, flowing right down like it should. Look at that, water running off, not penetrating. Let me check inside while the water is pouring. See, it works. No leaks, walls dry, and rainproof toxic free. Rain test complete. Now for the final inspection. Complete dry, perfect rainproof performance. This house passed with flying colors. Checking the exterior after that heavy water test. Roof held up perfectly, thatch still tight and secure. Drainage is already clearing out. System worked as designed. Fully functional door. Secure when closed, easy access when needed. Windows provide ventilation control. This is a livable space. From foundation to roof, every insulto seguinho dry. This rainproof survival house has proven it can handle heavy rain. It works. Complete, rain tested, rain proof. Every detail matters in rain for any storm. Build complete, stay dry, stay safe, survive in style. Just rain hitting the roof, light drops, still need to stay rain. Around the water's mature off. Let's see if all that work pays off. Really picking up now. Ceiling still completely dry, no drips anywhere. Walls holding up perfectly. Jean is drop getting through eye. Let me check the drainage system during this downpour. Water's pouring off the roof, going straight into the trenches. Drainage is handling everything perfectly. There it is. First rain hitting the roof, light drops, still need to stay rain. Around the water's mature off. Let's see if all that work pays off. The floor, this is where foundation drainage really matters. Might even jam. And with proper foundation work, paying off right now. Let me see what it looks like right there. Oh, yeah. Forest is flowing, shelter weathered a real storm. Now let's do a full inspection. All right, full exterior inspection time. Ground saturated, lots of water. Let's check any issues that need addressing. Roof inspection. Looking for any cap intact. Wretch still in place. Roof fails still in place. No damage visible. This took the brunt of the stormwater. No erosion, no blockages. It kept all that stormwater away from the foundation. Foundation stone check, making sure nothing shifted during the storm. Solid found is rock solid. Back inside for the final comprehensive dry check. This is a proven rainproof shelter. Real storm, real test, real success.